Hello, hello, everybody. Tis I, Jen Johns. Welcome back for another conversation with one of our ambassadors. Love is Love Worldwide. For those of you guys who do not know, it is a 24-hour, 24 region, 400 plus artist extravaganza situation. It's super fun, exciting, brilliant music, brilliant talent from all over the world. And I am the lucky one because I get to see all of this talent all the time and talk to them about where they are and what they're doing and the powerful brilliance that they're bringing to the world. So today I am chatting with Eddie Mo, who is our ambassador for Kenya. Are you ready to chat with them, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here today. I'm happy to share some love from the heart of Africa. That's what we
Okay.
call Kenya. So if you look at the map of Africa and see a small heart there, that is where we come from. And I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time. What time is it where you are?
It's actually 10, it's almost 10:30 now, 10 p.m. So yeah, people are already in bed. Some of the people are already in bed, but I'm still up because I have to be in for the interview and I have a bit of editing to do. So yeah, I'm still
Nice.
here.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you for taking the time and
thank
staying
you
up with
so much.
me out. So tell me about what you do and why you chose the artist that you chose.
So I'm actually a producer.
Okay.
More of an I do more of cinematography and sound editing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm an all-rounded technical person in sound and let me just use audio and visual production.
Okay.
And over the years, I've been working for almost 10 years in the music, in the art scene. Let me say the art scene, and mostly music and music, dance, and visual artist in terms
Okay.
of marketing, digital marketing, and uh, curating and working with other platforms, and also in terms of internet security and audiovisual and how to spread it and use it.
Okay.
Yeah, for that time, that's what I do. And then, so this time around, I had put out the Love is Love communication, and two artists from what I presented, the ones who presented their work, and the others I'm the one who chose. For example, the musicians, because I've worked with musicians over the years, and I thought music will represent Kenya because that's one of the arts that is presented internationally, and music is the best way to communicate for everyone to live in and understand. And I believe in music as part of sharing the deepest love, or however we say love is, because everyone has a rhythm, everyone has some music in them. So if somebody is able to live in the element and do some music, so yeah, music is the best way to share some love. So amongst the artists I put in, there's a new group that they're called. So it was a combination of three artists, and they produced the song during the COVID last year when it started. Like it was
Mm.
an indoor project, and I partly participated in it. He's called Nairo North. He's one of the Kenya's upcoming artists who does hip hop and collaborated with other few to do an acoustic, but it's a full album called Blessing. And I
Okay.
picked the one of the acoustic songs that will start with the Kenyan um, 1 hour stream time, and then followed by Ambassa Mandela, who is
Okay.
one of East Africa's best artists, also
Okay.
from Kenya, lives most of the time in Tanzania, but has been one of the most inspiring, sharing love, runs a community of love, and also part of building communities in Kenya and supporting. And yeah, he was my second best choice.
Okay.
And then the third one is called Sisi Sagini. He does more of folk and new age music, so it's a mix in between.
Okay.
And people will get to see one of one of the tribes, a mix of local house music, electronic music, and instruments. And then after her, I get lost a bit, but
Okay.
yeah, there's DJ Kuriba. He
Okay.
does. He did a 15 minute set. He
Okay.
also produces music,
Okay.
electronic music, and folk
Okay.
music, and he does some quite spiritual at the same time. And we have also DJ Miss Ray, who's one of our best artists. Also, she's from Kenya. Also, has performed in East Africa and a few other countries out of in Africa, and she was to tour last year, but after COVID happened, so she will tour online with the Love is Love Festival. So we
Around the world.
decided to do that. Yeah, we're gonna be sharing the love. And then the third DJ is Eddie Moore. He's been in the music industry also for a long time. I've DJed for around 16 years until I started producing and doing film. DJing was my first career in the entertainment industry. We didn't put many dancers in it because we didn't get as many dancers to uh, send their work, because most of them say they didn't have the work they could send now, because a lot of their work is either copywritten and they were not able to share this time. But they said, who knows? When we decide to have our own festival, maybe something will happen during this time. So,
Yes, definitely.
so we are actually looking forward to even thinking of doing now a physical something to represent Love is Love here. We hope
Yeah.
all, if the country is opened, because also we're in quarantine. It's been, you can't move to Nairobi. I happened to be locked in the coast now, so I can't
Mm,
go back to the city for the next, we don't know how long, 2 months or something. So yeah,
wow.
yeah, that's
Wow.
what
So
is happening in Kenya.
where are you?
I'm actually, it's called Kilifi.
Okay.
It's in Mombasa. That's the coastal side of Kenya. It's very
Mhm.
beautiful.
I
Anyone who wants to visit Kenya, like, it's the most beautiful places. You can even look it up on Google. And
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
familiar.
enjoy the sights and the beauty of it. Yeah, so I'm actually on the coast. That's where I got locked out, but
That is
happy
so
to be
beautiful.
here. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like your segment is incredible. I have not had a chance to watch it. I've only seen just the little pieces that have been in the promo, and I'm like, wow, this is stunning. So I'm really looking forward to sitting down and just absorbing it with the rest of the world as we take in this beauty that is Love is Love. So for those of you who are just tuning in, Love is Love is an international festival of art, 24 hours, 24 regions, 400 plus artists from around the world. And we're tapping in with Eddie, who is in Kenya. He's our Kenyan ambassador. So tell me, Eddie, I've been asking everyone this one question. If you had a magic wand and you could do anything to change the circumstances for artists, what would it be?
There's so many things I could say, but I would say one thing.
Okay.
If I had a magic wand
Mhm.
and I could do something for all the artists should be the top of the food chain in anything in the world. They're the one who make the world go round. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, put us on top of everything. You know, we are the people who create everything that happens in this world. But everything is art. You know, life is art. Breathing is art. Walking is art. The people who made what you're doing right now is art. You know, it's a piece of art to be sharing this information this fast. So these are artists, and we cannot. It's not considered. You know, we are not seen as. But if you switched off music for a day, you switched off music for 24 hours, what would happen? We went all dead silent. So yeah, like yeah, artists will be everything. You know, they will be the ones who run the world. Like, artists should be the ones who are running the world. They should be the ones who should be the politicians. Yeah, we know how to love, we know how to care, and we know the pain, and we know everything about life. So yeah, my magic one will be for people to see the heaven in artists. That's what I'll say.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been telling people that the reason that I think that this is the most important project I've worked on, you know, in general, is because we as artists are what dreams are made of. Like, you know, someone comes and sees a film and they're inspired, or they hear a concert or a record and they're inspired and they're a doctor, something in their mind unlocks and now they're inspired to do this surgery this way, right? Like, or, you know, a politician has a moment of going, yeah, there's another way because they've listened to this song or they've watched this, you know, this video. And I feel like right now, while the world is changing so dynamically, we need artists to be present, comfortable, well taken care of so that we can dream up the next way of being, so that we can imagine what a world looks like when all living beings have what they need to thrive. But it requires a creative lens. It requires people like us to be like, okay, how do we get there and make it colorful and interesting and sound fun and be sexy and shit? You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're here for.
I totally feel you. I totally feel you. Like, I totally feel you. You know, it's a struggle being an artist, and it's a struggle being an artist in any society.
Yeah.
And you know, when you've decided that that is your life, and everyone decides, okay, what is that? You know, everyone will ask you, what is that? But if you ask them what you're driving, is it the engineer who is in university that made it to the PhD, or the guy in his backyard who decided, okay, this is what I want to do? So yeah, I totally agree with. We deserve more. Like, we deserve the world. You know, the world sometimes doesn't deserve artists. That's what I feel.
You know,
Yeah, sometimes yeah, we inspire the world. You know, in any painting is what moves forward. Any painting, you know, anything we paint is what paints the world. If it's Plutopian, utopian, it's an artist who's created it. So it only takes the world for it to follow it. So yeah, let artists be the ones that continue to paint and be given the chance to paint more. So that's how I feel, you know, that's how I feel every day.
Art imitating life, imitating art, imitating life. So our goal is to find a way to $500 per artist. That's what we want to do. We want to be able to raise $500 per artist. So if you're watching this right now, go to Love is Love Worldwide and donate, or buy a t-shirt, you know, $1, $5, $500. You want to sponsor a whole artist, you are welcome to do that. So tell us the impact of 500 American, I'm speaking in American dollars, like what is the impact of 500 American dollars with the exchange rate and all of that in Kenya?
$500, that is like 50,000 shillings. Yeah. And 50,000 shillings, that for an artist, that is, that's like, depending on the neighborhood or place you stay, that can be a month or 2 months food, you know, rent and access to a lot of things. So it's gonna serve, like, for people who haven't earned for the last 1 year, for them to get $500, it's gonna put them, you know, like, for example, we haven't been having anything happening, live music, live events, DJ gigs and all that. And the people who depend on that, that is what averagely somebody will make in a month. So if you're giving that to a person who hasn't had that in the last 1 year, let's say 1 year now, because I was started in March last year to March, and it's still going on. So it means if you're giving that to a person who hasn't had that in 1 year, it's going to serve them even for longer, because they'll have to, you know, like, people, you know, life has changed. There's no normalcy that anyone is going back to, and people have decided, you know, to adapt in different ways. So whatever little they're given, they maximize it at the best way they can. So it's going to go a long way, like a long way. It will serve, I don't know, for some even 3 months, for some even, I don't know, but it's going to go a long way. It's going to be a reminder for people to get back to getting creative and knowing that somebody cares out there. You know, that's the main goal. So yeah, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, that makes me feel like, you know, to our point earlier, talking about how artists inspire the world to move forward. You know, this is one of those times where artists need the inspiration, right? Like we need the world to say, I know that what you do for us matters, you know. I know that that it's important, you know. And yeah, this is the time. I'm so grateful for you tuning in today and taking the time to chat with me all the way from Kenya. We are so excited to share your talent and your artist's work, and we look forward to tapping in with you live if we can, to say hello to you and whoever is around you while we watch this historic event, because to our knowledge, this has never been done before. This has never been done before. 24 hours, 24
Proud
regions.
to be a part of it.
What'd you say?
And I'm saying proud to be part of it. Like, that is big up to everyone who's part of it. Like, good work, good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, we will see you on May 1st. We begin at noon noon Eastern Standard Time. There's so many times in my head now communicating with people all over the world, but we start at noon Eastern Standard Time. Just go to loveisloveworldwide.com, 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 and go support these artists like now. You don't have to wait until May 1st. You can go and drop $1 or whatever, or 50 or 1,000 or 100,000. It's all good. We love you all. We will see you soon. Peace.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.